because she's in Vogue, the magazine, this month, showing off her fabulous baby bump and talking about how she feels to be pregnant with her second child at 41. She says, "I'd love to get to a point where I didn't feel the need to make a joke of my being older." Jane, you were also in your 40s, weren't you, when you had your second?
I was. Sadly, I didn't look like that. I bet you did.
I don't think many people do.
I bet you did. She looks incredible, doesn't she?
I mean, did it resonate with you, what she was saying?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, there is that word that they say to you at hospital, you know, geriatric mother, which makes you feel about 75.
Yeah.
A medical oddity. And I think, like, statistically, the chances of getting pregnant at 41 are, like, the same as being blown up or something, you know. I don't know. I mean, it's, like, literally millions of whatever. So, but... I mean, I really liked... I was 31 the first time I was pregnant and 41 the second time, and I really enjoyed the second pregnancy.
Yeah.
I had more time, because I was self-employed by then. So I'd gone freelance because I needed to be in control of my work diary and be able to, you know, fix my hours around being a mum. So I had a bit more flexibility. So I was able to relax a bit more about it and... Yeah, I really enjoyed it. And I had I mean, I appreciate I'm very lucky. I had two very easy pregnancies, so...
Well, I am, but both of mine, technically, a geriatric mother. Both of them, because I was 36 and 39 when I gave birth. But it's really interesting. I remember older mums at the school gate when I was younger, and I remember that the older mums always looked older. You could tell that they were the older mums. But I don't necessarily feel that when I'm at the school gates. There are some mums that are a good decade younger than I am, but we all still socialise together, and I don't feel like... I mean, I could be wrong, but I don't feel like we look
So you get to bed
different.
earlier than them, though?
Well, I do. I definitely don't close the pub when we all go down to the pub. I'm usually the one going, right, I'm just gonna... Is it called a French exit, where you don't tell anyone you're going?
Irish, isn't it?
Or is it an Irish exit? One or the other?
I call it French.
Both, yeah. So I tend to do that, and I dip out and I leave the younger mums to sort of spend loads more hours partying. But I don't feel like I would do it again at this age, at 43. I just feel like I'd be knackered. You're a geriatric mum as well.
I was, yes. I was 25 when I had my first one, Lauren, and my body went straight back probably about 2 weeks after I had her. And then I had Louis, and I put on 4 stone, and I never really lost the weight with Louis. I mean, there's 13 years between Lauren and Louis. And then I had Bobby when I was 38, and so I was a geriatric mum, because apparently when you're 35, that's when you become geriatric. Sounds ridiculous, doesn't it? But I think I enjoyed having Bobby the most, really, because I was working really, really a lot when I had Lauren and Louis. But by the time I had Bobby, it sort of slowed down a little bit. Yeah. And I just felt older and wiser and more relaxed than that. Yeah. I didn't feel, oh, I've got to get back into my jeans or anything again. No. I just thought, just enjoy it this time.
Yeah. So it's completely opposite from your mum, though.
Yeah, so my mum had me and my sister very close together, and then there was about 8, 9 years till my brother came along. So my mum was around, I think, 40, 41 when she had my brother, and she said she found having my brother that bit later harder, but I think maybe it's because me and my sister were such a handful. She was like, I was that bit older and I'm pregnant and I've got you two, you know, running around, and we were a handful. We're like the ugly sisters.
You still are.
And I'm sitting here listening to you girls talk, and I'm thinking, the way I'm going to be geriatric mother, as they call it.
Is it not in, like, your immediate future?
No. I mean, never say never, you know, and all that stuff. And, you know, obviously married and very happy, and Brad would love to have one, you know, tomorrow. But I'm, right now, other things excite me. You know, it's not... I don't have that maternal instinct yet. So the way that I feel it's going, you know, I probably will be around that 35 age. And that is... It's mad to hear that that's when they call it geriatric.
You say that like you're miles off. That's not too
It's not
far
far. It's like 2, 3 years.
Yeah.
I still feel like I'm 18, though. I see people celebrating their 18th. I think, how are you celebrating your 18th? But I also celebrated mine last week. I'm 31. That's so weird.
And what happens if you don't ever get that maternal instinct, as you call it?
I don't know. Keep rescuing dogs. Just have loads of dogs. I have the maternal...
You might end up... What I mean is you might end up never having children.
Yeah, I don't see that being the case, but I also wouldn't say, well, that's never going to happen. I'm kind of very open to whichever way it goes.
Yeah. There's lots of very happy people without children.
Oh, yeah, and I am very happy. That's the thing, isn't it? I'm very happy with my life right now.
I was going to say, but she's not that happy, is she?
Any more examples?
Well, look, the other